so cool with all the lights. I'm gonna have to do an Instagram thing. Did you guys get a chance to catch me on the Frankly chat the other day that I did? Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Well, Frankly chat, I mean, the Jason, David, Frankly.
Let's get frankly with each other. All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, I got it. All right, here we are at the Q&A. Wizard World, Sacramento. Lots of love. Let's check out the fans. Hold on. All right, we're gonna hold on. Perfect. You guys on Instagram? JDFFFN?
Yeah. I hope there are no duck faces or sparrow faces in that shot. So how are we going to do this? We do have a microphone in the room. This is how you guys are going to ask questions, but there is now a magical another way to do this. Using the Frankly app, I want all of you guys to download that, find PIN, Wizard CC, and submit your questions live through the powers of social media, and we'll be using that as an additional way to take questions.
So we'll have like two things going on, right? Yeah?
Yeah, two things.
Questions and social media questions. This is awesome. But before we get started, real quick, I gotta do a shout out to my wife. Just say hello to Tammy. We miss you.
Aww.
And Jenna.
Aww.
Hi Tammy. Yeah, hi Tammy and Jenna. We miss you. Okay.
Why do you guys know the line?
So the people in the back can see. There's tons of seats.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
All together now. One.
Oh, she's gonna be so happy about that. Thank you guys.
I think we heard, hi Tammy, hi, hello, miss you. All right, let's dive right in. We have a lot of questions up here, so I think the first one is Green Lantern, so this is somewhat appropriate. So,
Holy crap. I love the Green Lantern. Hey, this is like the white light episode. All right, let's do it one more time because I raced it. No, hold on. I'm sorry. All right. 1, 2, 3.
all right, from now on, teleprompter for the crowd. Yeah, always our panel. All right, yes sir, the Green Lantern shirt.
First off, I want to say, holy crap, I'm talking to Jason, David, Frank, man.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.
I was really stoked to see you, man. You actually, I commented on one of your photos, and you said like, can't wait, man, can't wait.
Instagram?
Erminator rules.
That's your Instagram?
Yeah, it's.
I remember everybody. I have a photographic memory.
So what's your question?
So anyways, well, first of all, huge fan, always been ever since I saw Power Rangers, and I love green. It's my favorite color in the whole world.
Awesome.
And I love your character. I love your character so much. I have your action figure, dude.
As long as it's not in your pocket.
There's a question mark at the end of this somewhere.
Oh yeah. My question is though, because I saw the superpower beatdown, and I thought that was so awesome.
Yeah.
And I watched my Morphin Life, the first episode, and I really liked it. I have like two questions. So first,
well, we'll keep it to one though.
Okay, but how'd you get involved with Bat in the Sun?
Bat in the Sun, I'm happy to be involved because now they're doing my Morphin Life, which got great ratings the first day. The episode comes, the second one, March 19th. We have like 10, 12 different episodes. Bat in the Sun, it was the weirdest thing when he contacted me. I knew nothing about him. Just sounded like a really nice guy. Told me the concept, and I wanted to protect my character, and said, yeah, man, I'll do whatever you want me to do. And then I Googled him and looked at his work, and I was like, wow. And we just got done shooting this week in Temecula. Something's going to be awesome. I'll announce it. It's an original concept, but oh my gosh, the fight scene is probably one of the best fight scenes I've ever done in my life. And one of the stunt guys was the guy that did some stunts, the White Ranger. So he did Alvin, yeah, he's awesome. So, but I just got involved, I guess he was nice, and I got involved and got lucky.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Rule.
Thank you.
I love Sacramento. You guys are just so enthused. I'm
Sacktown, yeah.
I can't wait for the costume contest.
Yeah.
The energy's good. The energy's great.
Hi.
Hey, all right, Jason.
Yes.
So I know the very first Power Rangers movie behind the scenes was kind of a disaster from everything I've seen. Do you have a favorite story behind the scenes for making that first movie that probably nobody's heard yet?
The Mighty Morphin?
Yeah.
Sorry, just Instagram. Man, I told a lot of behind-the-scenes stories. I do know that probably when I showed up at craft service, I poked the fish eyeball out. It was black, and I put it in the olives. And I don't know who ate it. But that's about the only one I know. And I'll keep thinking of stuff.
But that's a good one, the fisheye story.
I was just looking at it, and the olives were next to it. When I poked the fish eye out, it jumped to the olives, and I just left it. I was like,
It's like the secret life of a ranger.
it's like somebody ate the olives and was like, that's really salty. Wow, that's fantastic. Which, I do have another story real quick. The fake cockroaches are about the best thing you can ever own. Does anyone have the fake rubber cockroaches? Oh, if I filmed this, it would have been funny. I went to the mall, had 3 of them in my hand, and you just casually go up to someone. Obviously, not everyone knows me like they're, like, oh, I go up to someone, and I just go, here you go. And then they put their hand out, and then you drop it in their hand, and they scream. And either they laugh or they hate you. So I put one on a pizza at my restaurant, and I wanted to get a reaction from the waitress. Excuse me. She said, yeah. I said, oh man, this pizza's really good. I was like, can you get any more of these right here that you have? I said, I don't know what they are. And she looked, because obviously it bugged, and she's like, yeah, let me go back to the kitchen. She wouldn't let me in it, and I was thinking, I got paid back for the olives.
So are these kinds of scenes going to show up in future episodes of My Morphin Life?
I wish I had the cameras with me, but I bounce around a lot because I have ADD. I'm sorry. You might ask a question and I forget. Why y'all looking at me just like that? What, you all don't have problems? Huh? Yeah, right.
You don't have to make it awkward, Sacramento.
Hi, speaking of fish eyes, my name is Carlos Farrell, and with apologies to your wife, as Tommy, who would you rather end up with?
Kimberly or Catherine?
Kimberly, Kat, or Kiera?
Well, the way Tommy's character is, I'll probably end up with all 3. This way I don't have to choose. One can cook, one can clean, and we can take turns doing it.
One can sing it.
Oh, snap.
Request though, can you Instagram that, oh my god, I've been asked a question by Carlos Farrell?
Yeah, I can probably do that. But I'll have to
Awesome.
do that, as I go. Any questions with Frankly, I just want to know that.
I specifically said, don't make it awkward, Sacramento. And actually, we do have a question from Frankly, from Zeusikins. I like that name. Zeusikins asks, how was it kissing the Pink Ranger? How was it kissing?
Very PG.
Very PG. Well, you talked about doing a PG-13 Ranger movie.
Yeah, but Hollywood kissing, you have to make it look like you can't use tongue, so you gotta like. Now you gotta practice.
Wait, why is that not?
Oh yeah,
hard out, Sacramento.
I do definitely want to work on the Green Ranger series, and we are. And I realized, I was like, oh man, we can't talk about it. But then I realized I didn't sign a confidential agreement. So anyway, I guess I can talk about it. But we're waiting. And look, it's all in Saban's hands right now. The ball's in his court, so we'll see what happens. And just so you know me, I'll do it for the fans. I don't care. I do it for free. I don't do this for anything else. I enjoy it. That's why when I was fighting, I did stuff because I enjoyed it. And I heard Sheamus said that, or the wrestler, right? He said, yeah, I'll fight him. He's like 280, dude. I fight anyway. But anyway. There, another thing. People think I'm up to publicity.
Yeah, no, that's never happened. I mean, maybe the CM Punk thing. Where does that stand right now?
I haven't heard. All I've heard was cricket. No, I'm sure he's a very busy guy. I know he wants to get into MMA, so there's nowhere around me. If he does get into it, I'll have to fight me. But he's a really nice guy. I like seeing him. He's a really nice guy. And you have to understand this is professional. It's just business. You know what I mean? It's your job to smash someone in the face in the cage. What a great job, right? I fight my wife in the cage sometimes, and that's legal. That or Jerry Springer.
Just curious, who out here wants to see this guy fight CM Punk?
Woo! WrestleMania!
Yes, you did make that shirt, huh? Yeah, stand up. Let me see the shirt. Come up here. Show him. Watch the shirt he made. It's sick. Everybody wants to buy your shirt, dude. Come up
Best
here.
in the world!
Look, right here.
Oh, nice.
And then on the back, it says, show him. No, it doesn't. It says best in the world, dude.
Yeah.
Best in the world.
Woo!
Who is the best in the world?
All right, question. Hi, we got a little one.
Where did you get your clothes for the Power Rangers?
That is a very good question. I'm glad you asked that question because every color we had to wear that color. I was like, the kids, they just put them in my closet. I open the closet, oh, green, close it. Oh, white, close it. Oh, Austin's old clothes. Open it, oh, black, so the people bought the clothes for me. Not necessarily Tommy wanted to wear the mesh green shirt, but I did. Because I was evil. Who cares? Thank you.
That was a very good question, young lady. Question from a dinosaur.
I had a question too, kind of on the MMA stint. Are you actively pursuing a contract with the major 3 promotions, or are you only holding out for a CM Punk fight?
You know what? I'm just honestly, I'm training every day. I continue training. I love it. I do it because I love it. As soon as it gets like, I don't want to do it anymore. But I want a bigger, cool fight. That and honestly, like a celebrity fight. I mean, I feel that we have nothing to lose, and I don't want to do small fights. I'm not trying to get into UFC. I have 30, 40 shows in the next year and a half to meet fans. I've got a movie going. It just really all depends where I'm taking it, where God takes me. I just do what I feel is in my heart, and if it's steered that way and I do it, it'd be great. And if it's not, no big deal. It's not like I don't fight every day. I train every day. I love to do what I do. That's why I love Tommy, because he was a fighter and he trained, and it was the best thing on set is just to do martial arts and sweat and drive the makeup people crazy. So it was awesome.
Hope it happens.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. We actually have another Frankly question from Captain Charisma. I love these names. That's a good name. So, are you still currently filming the My Morphin Life series?
No, we filmed all last year. We, like I said, we did 10 to 12 episodes. Sometimes it was hard filming because sometimes you don't want to put the cameras down, cut, and then my wife's like, oh, yeah, I see you now how you act. I'm like, be quiet, it doesn't matter, I don't want to, We all get in bad moods, but we filmed all last year. We'll probably look into a season 2 with bigger and better things. We just wanted to see how it worked, and I didn't want to get too reality, like screaming all the time. So I just kept it. Saban called and they said, what is this reality show? And how reality do you get? And I'm like, I don't say nothing bad. I never said anything bad about Saban. It's all positive, and and that's just what it's about. I don't want to hear screaming stuff. And, although my wife watches the Housewives thing or whatever, I kind of get hooked watching it too. I like Charm. Oh God, it's on. That and all my little girls' movies, and then I got to sing Justin Bieber on the way to. Not anymore, but whoever else, One Direction, and it's just my life after Power Rangers, all girl things. Jenna combs my hair, tries to paint my nails. Like numb but fun. Numb but fun. Numb but fun.
Hi.
So after you did Power Rangers and such, and that was over, do you still keep in contact with any of the other people who are Power Rangers, or keep up just with what's going on with the show?
We didn't, but like I said, Dave's a friend of mine. I just texted him the other day, and I talked to a few people, Johnny Bosch, and some of them after, Amy's doing her own stuff, and just kind of lost contact over the years. But as time, we get longer and longer, it's we start reaching out to each other and stuff like that.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Was there ever a line or a scene in the series, the original series, that you just couldn't make it through without laughing and cracking up or anything?
I get in those moods sometimes, and so it's just random stuff. It doesn't have to be even a specific line. It's just random things. When you get in that slap happy mood that I get into, it's just hard to break it, But we're rolling film at the time. Now it's digital, so it doesn't cost money. Back then, it cost money to roll film and transfer, and so it wasn't a particular line. But when we got in those slap happy moods, where you're working too much, and you're just crazy, and I was crazy. I mean, I was a lot more crazy back then. Kind of settled down.
Yeah, very subtle.
Very settled. You should have seen me when I was like 18, 19, behind the scenes.
Hi.
Hi. So I know you came back several times for other Power Rangers series. Would you consider coming back when you're really, really old, like 80 or something?
I look at Stan Lee and I think what a champion and trooper he is, and I wouldn't mind it. Everybody loves Stan. He came into my panel the other day, and I look at him, and you get hope, and you just look at him and think, man, when I'm 91, I just want to be like that. He's so nice to his fans, and he's nice to other people, and it takes a champion to do that. So yeah, but if I don't, well, even if I had a cane, I'd probably fight with this. So yeah.
And he's such a sharp guy too. Still, like he's just still one of the fastest wins around.
Yeah, he is. No, he's a really good guy. I was just thinking of your comment about 80 years old. Wait till you see me in spandex, dude. You're gonna love that. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
All right. So out of all the favorite moves you have as a Power Ranger, what is your favorite? Like out of all like the martial arts, what is your favorite move you've done in the past?
Just that jump spinning kick. It was like my own creation. I mean, it sounded like that, like
that was badass.
But there's a hook and there's a crescent. So my kick was like a mix between both, and just for camera movies, and that just became so popular that I went to tournaments back in the days, and they're like, "We're doing the Tommy kick" and stuff like that. And then this film I did, I had to like do a few of those in there and stuff like that. But that would probably be my favorite move because it was like a Tommy trademark move that everyone tried to duplicate, but they can't.
I tried. Yeah, failure.
Thank you.
Well, I'd show you, but I have really tight jeans and the dragon dagger.
Yeah.
Well, then you'll be seeing my dragon dagger and people just say, "Make my monster grow!" You know? Just, one of those things.
And I still have to sit up here next to you.
It's not awkward.
No, I think it could easily get really awkward.
All right, sorry.
Hi.
Keep my hands on the table. Hands on the table, buddy.
I just want to say that you were my hero when I was a kid, and seeing you on the show, I used to be like short and ugly. Well, I'm still short and ugly. But it really saved my life back then. But the question I wanted to ask is, I saw before that you were going to be the star for a show called VR Troopers.
Yeah.
But then you got changed to like the Green Ranger for Power Rangers.
White Ranger, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
or the Green Ranger. But you got switched to Power Rangers after not being the star of VR Troopers. What was the reason for that? Or
well, I did. It
that's
was
always
originally
something
called
I wanted.
Cybertron. It was just a one-man show, and they just sold it worldwide. You know, I got the promos like just in Frank Green Ranger. You know, so they sold the pilot, sold the trailer, and then once they sold it, they just recast it. Which I'm glad because it was either me or Brad Hawkins for the White Ranger. So I went back to the show to appear as the White Ranger, and that had the highest ratings on anything, and they compared it next to Who Shot JR ratings. It was huge. And so I heard someone today say, "Well, how are we so stupid to know it wasn't you?" It was like, it was just awesome. It was like, I was like, "Shh, that's right, suckers." If Eminem was back, I want him to come out and be like, "Guess who's back?" Again, but he wasn't.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad you came back.
Thank you. You're not short enough.
Yeah.
Just know that.
Yeah. My name is Johnny.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing real quick. I have ADD. When I was a little kid, I wear Wolverine shirts and X-Men shirts. You know how many people teased me in school for wearing comic book shirts?
Aww.
Yeah, something's where you.
Times have changed.
Times have changed. Yes, sir.
What martial arts have you studied, and do you have a favorite, and do you have one that is the most difficult for you?
What I study is American karate, which is a combination, and I've done that since I was 4. So when I saw other black belts, I assumed they knew like Japanese weapon, Chinese weapons, katas, weapon, you know, and they didn't, and I was just happy to train. My instructor was Chris Casamassa, who actually played the original Scorpion in the Mortal Kombat movie. So yeah, he was Scorpion. So after all these years, here I'm fighting my instructor. You know? And I don't want that. That's something that you got to bow down to your instructor. I like all styles. I never wanted to be a wrestler because I didn't want to wear spandex in high school. Yeah, look what happened. Stuck in spandex. But I like all styles. I love weapons. You know, double entrance, bow staff, samurai swords. I love all that stuff. I love lighting weapons on fires. Now that's my newest thing. Fire. So don't try that at home, kids.
Was there any arts that you tried that were particularly difficult, though?
Probably not. Not difficult,
Awesome.
but kind of like I wasn't into it. You know what I mean? Like some sword fighting from Thailand, I just wasn't into it. I just don't like the way that they do their. I'm a Japanese base, so you know, it wasn't difficult. It's just stuff I don't like sometimes. So.
Cool. Thanks.
Thank you. Hi there.
Hey, my name is John, and I was wondering, okay, I was wondering, have you seen the new Power Rangers movies? And if you have, do you think they hold the candle or like are worthy of being called Power Rangers movies? Do you think they hold up?
Good question, John.
There is only one candle. But, John, I think overall Power Rangers is great, you know, and I think it still looks the same as it looked back then. And I tell people that, you know, they're like, oh, Power Rangers was cheesy, but we all love cheese. Macaroni and cheese, cheese sandwiches, cheese sticks. It's the truth. You know, I love to craft macaroni and cheese. And kids eat up cheese, so it's... Yeah, that's right, you see? So I think some of the Power Rangers are great. I mean, Megaforce cast was cool. You know, all the other guys that came back, cool. You know, no issues with anyone. It was fun. I felt like Snoop Dogg going back to, like, you know, being old like Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Like the old Ranger coming back.
Thanks.
Thank you, John. Yes, we can give our round of applause. When did you first experience sort of the con culture surrounding Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? When did you start getting invited to those?
Well, I knew there was, you know, cons out there. I started a long time ago at a company called AFO in Florida, in Orlando, and you know, and the way I teach my instructors at my school is that you teach the same class as if you had one person or 1,000. There's no energy change. It's not because you have one, you know, it's the same. So this Q&A would be the same with a row full of people versus rows full of people. So I experienced the con world and just went out there, and then you know, went to New York Comic Con, and it was like a 6-hour wait, my first big con like that. I was told that I wouldn't do anything because I'm up against a lot of other celebrities, so I went in there thinking, you know, everyone's saying you don't have a fan base, blah, 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 and then it was just a 6-hour line, and, you know, they ended it in 1 hour, and people were crying upset, it's like, you know, so that really started in Wizard World, and I came on tour with Wizard World. I've been at every show. I love Wizard World. I'm not just saying this, but I love Wizard World because they're very structured, and they love pleasing their fans. So when I came on board, I wanted to make sure we're doing a free Q&A, we're doing a free karate class, all these things that we can agree upon, so I can go out there and you know, do the cons and stuff like that. So,
right on. Hey there.
Hello. What's your favorite Power Ranger episode?
Favorite Power Ranger episode? Probably Fighting Spirit. Although I don't know why Turbo wasn't there. Probably because we shared the same spandex.
Yeah.
But Fighting Spirit, just because it was like a little bit darker. I was like in the hospital, you know, and then the acting, I was like, and they're like, and cut. And then I wake up and I'm like, seriously, was that good?
Thank you. All right, this is going to be a good one.
Hi, it's Matthew. Just wondering, at what point did you really realize that this was big? This Power Rangers was going to be big. It was going to change your life. What was the thing that really showed you that at the beginning?
Like I said about self-belief, you know, like I do things on my own, like my reality show on my own, the film that I'm doing. If people don't believe in you, you do it, and once you achieve it, then everybody tries to believe in you. You ever have those people that you try to do something? Well, when I watched the pilot, I just believed in what it was. I went to an agency who represented Ernie Reyes Jr. I don't know if you know him. He's and stuff like that. I got turned down by the agency saying that this will never air and this won't be anything. And then it was. I kind of believed in it from day one. I never look at something like what I'm going to get out of it. I need to do the job to the best I can without looking. You know, I mean, I look into the future. But I believed in it when I saw it, to be honest. And then when Universal Studios hit, we sold out tours, like 7, 8 shows sold out. But I always look for the future too. I've always embraced it during the bad times. And I say bad times, when Dino Thunder, I couldn't get an interview. You know, World Tour was no world. It was like New York and that was it. You know, so I've always embraced it and believed in it. And who else doesn't want to be a superhero? I mean, the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, we're superheroes. So now I'm honored to be on the panel with so many other superhero stars, you know, and Stan Lee and all that stuff. So this year's been a big year, but I do every job for me. Like, I don't want to say it was my last job. I do dangerous things, so maybe. But I just put all my heart and soul into it, and where it takes me. If it wasn't for the fans, like that's why I always appreciate the fans. This panel would not happen. My line would not be big. Power Rangers wouldn't be what it is today. And it's just without you guys, it just wouldn't be there. And I'm talking about this generation. I'm not talking about the little kid. I'm talking about this generation that has more drive to make their kids watch the show. You know, it's what it is. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, we only have a couple more minutes, so yes, sir. What's your question?
Hi. Power Rangers had a lot of silly things in it. Was there ever one thing that you once did or still consider irredeemably dumb?
No, except when the faucet monster was like peeing all over us. That was like, and the Japanese was like, oh, and he's like, oh, you Power Rangers.
So blame Japan then, okay.
Well, let's, I believe we do have a clip, the trailer for my Morphin Life.
Just, it's a fast, if you haven't seen it, it's just it's not the longer version, just a quick, we didn't plan on showing anything, you know, but next time I come on tour, I'll bring some cool behind the scene footage. And I have to wait with Megaforce, I have so much stuff. There were supposed to be 10 camera crews and only one showed up.
Well, while we're loading that, we'll take a fast question from Batman, I think is in the line.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just own it, Batman.
Now you're freaking me out, man. So I was going to ask, when are you going to try to break that world record again, which we're probably going to see from my Morphin Life?
I was just practicing on that one. Wait until you see what I got this year. I got 2 new Guinness World Records coming out. Yeah, wait until you see it. I got some sick stuff coming out. So.
And then where can I find those dog tags? I can't find them anywhere.
The dog tags I have, I give out for the first people to show up in the lines and stuff like that. So I'll post on Instagram.
Right.
I just got so many things I'm posting. My mind's like all over the place sometimes.
Well, if you see me, I'm right here.
I can't forget you. You're Batman.
He's Batman. Yeah, we'll remember you that way.
Batman.
And are we... Not yet. Coming up shortly. All right, yeah. Okay, come on. Let's do it. You got a question.
Hey, how are you? I got a quick question. Next year's going to be another Dino-based Rangers. Have they called you up for that at all?
No, I heard that before though, but we have a good relationship. So, you know, Jonathan's the guy behind the scenes. I email him all the time. He emails me about base jumps and airplane stuff. And, you know, so we'll talk. We'll just see. I don't think nobody really knows and they're not planning it yet. That's kind of how Power Rangers works. You know?
Yeah, there's a character in the new Dino one. It's basically like the Black Ranger blade, but silver.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Thank you.
I think we are good to go on that, so we're going to throw to this right before we wrap up. No video?
I have it. Or we can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, cute dog.
You guys, if you guys want to check out the episodes Bat in the Sun, Machinima shows it up sometimes. New episode March 19th. I'm on the whole Wizard World show here, the concert this year, so I'll be at all Wizard World shows. I would encourage, we have a very small room for the karate class, but I would encourage you to come and educate yourself in martial arts. That's tomorrow. I'll be at my table all day today until we close, and I'll be at the costume contest.
So even though we couldn't show you the clip, you can go online, watch my Morphin Life, keep up with this guy. He'll be here all weekend.
I need one thing. I need you guys to say, my Morphin Life, yeah, all right? I forgot. Little plug, all right, hold on. All right, on the count of 3. My Morphin Life, yeah, all right, here we go.
My Morphin Life, yeah, okay? Get the line straight.
Thank you guys. Sacramento, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Check out Sean Long, Jason David Frank, Tommy the Green Ranger.